Megan, do you have a general idea when you'll be stopping by? Morning, Georgia. I don't need a greeting. Rather, shouldn't you be apologizing for something? You said you would be here by 9. It's already 11:07. You're late. Apologize for wasting my time. I'm creating a list of chores you can do to make this up to me. Every minute longer you make me wait, I will increase the amount of chores you will need to do. I'm not going to agree to that. Why not? I'm giving you an easy way to get out of this mess on your own. You should be thankful that I am willing to forgive you. Before that, you need to actually apologize, though. I'm waiting. Are you even on your way? This is getting ridiculous at this point. You're almost 2 hours and 10 minutes late. About that. Are you having car troubles or something? I can't really think of any other explanation you'd keep me waiting this long. Make sure you get it figured out before you come over. I need you to drop me off at a friend's place later. We're going to lunch around noon. Slow down for a minute. You realize I'm 8 months pregnant, right? The baby could come at any time. I don't think I should be doing any chores, let alone driving you around town. I want to stay close to home in case the baby comes early. I can't even tie my own shoes right now. I'm not sure how you expect me to do chores around the house for you. That's your excuse! Women these days are so entitled. You still have a month until you give birth. You can complain about not being able to do chores after the baby comes. When I was pregnant with Greg, I worked and managed all the housework up until the day I gave birth. If I could do it, so can you. That's impressive, but everyone experiences these things differently. I've had a particularly challenging pregnancy. I don't want to do anything else to potentially harm the child. Please give me a break on this one. Not a chance. Get over here. Now! I can't come right now even if I wanted to. Our car is still in the shop. It's not supposed to be ready for another day or two. What's wrong with the other car? Nothing is wrong with it. Greg's car needed to pass inspections. It's getting checked out now. He needed to go to work, so I loaned him my car. Ah, I see. I'll let this one pass, I guess. If it's for my Greg. I still expect you to come over and do chores. I don't care how you get here. Walk if you have to. I'll be waiting. No way! That would take hours even if I wasn't 8 months pregnant. So what? The baby could come at any time. Can you imagine if I started labor in the middle of nowhere with no access to transportation? This is what Greg wants too. He made me promise to prioritize my health. I'm going to take that to heart. This is so ridiculous. Let me guess. You're too pregnant to come to my birthday party this weekend, too. This is a really big birthday for me. I'll be turning 65. All the cousins are coming from out of town to visit for it, too. I'm sure I've mentioned this to you before. We'll be there. I realize it's an important birthday. We'll be able to drive together, too, so there shouldn't be any issues there. That's right, you will. I'm looking forward to your performance this time around. You always do your best to pretend that you are a good wife when Greg is nearby. If only he knew how terrible you really are towards me. Okay. Anyways, give me a pass for today. Circumstances were out of my control. You know that. Don't be unreasonable, please. I'll be heading out. I'll talk to you later. You aren't getting any passes from me. You always try to weasel out of your wifely responsibilities. I won't allow it anymore. You will be making this up to me. Megan, what the hell is going on? Why aren't you cooking? First, I hear that Greg can't attend due to some unexpected work that came up. Now you're trying to get out of your duties. Just because Greg can't make it doesn't mean you are off the hook. You think just because you're pregnant you can sit on the couch doing absolutely nothing? I'm worried about the type of mother you're gonna be. I want my birthday to be perfect. You need to put in double time to ensure that's the case. Get back in the kitchen and get things ready. Sorry, Georgia. I don't think I can. I've been having terrible stomach cramps today. Sorry to disappoint you. I need to lay down a bit and rest. Thanks for your understanding. I didn't give you permission to do that. How aggravating. Even Mike is coming in from out of town for this birthday. It's been so long since we've last seen him. It's absolutely unacceptable for you to slack off today. Hey, Megan. How are you doing? Oh, hey, Mike. What's up? Could you let my mom know I'll be running late? I ran into some traffic and we've been gridlocked for a while, but I am almost past it now. I should be there in like 30 minutes, tops. Sorry to hear that. I'm sure you haven't been missing this traffic. Not at all. Anyways, I actually have another reason for reaching out. I have a question about my mom. I just talked to her a couple of minutes ago. She was in quite the foul mood. When I asked her what was going on, she just blathered about how nothing was going her way and mentioned your name. I was wondering if you knew what was going on. Did you guys get in a fight or something? You doing okay? Thanks for checking in. I'm doing okay. I'll explain the situation later if you don't mind. No worries. I'm sorry you have to put up with my mom all the time. I know she can be quite the hassle. Greg actually reached out to me first. He asked me to keep an eye on you today. I think he knew how Mom would react. Greg asked you to do that? Yeah. He won't be able to come, right? He said something at work came up that he couldn't skip. Yeah, it did. It's unfortunate, but it happens from time to time. I think your mom is just upset she won't be able to boss me around for the day. We've all been there. I don't blame you for not wanting to help. However, I think it's important for you to at least try. You know how my mom can be. She never forgets these sorts of things. Defy her one time and she will make your life a living hell for it. She can be quite vindictive. I've been on the receiving end myself more times than I can count. Seeing as today is such a big day for her, I would advise against missing it. Every time I've pissed her off in the past, it has been over some pretty minor things and she still brings it up to this day. Why do you think I moved out of town? We don't want to send you in high and dry, though. Both Greg and I know how our mom treats you. I'll watch over you today. She's been pretty rough on me in the past. I appreciate you guys recognizing that. Yeah, we do. We're doing our best to keep an eye on you. Greg told me about your parents. They're finally coming home after their long trip overseas, yeah? That should be good. Just in time for the baby. Yeah, they are. I'm excited to have them back. They should be back sometime next week. I just have to get through today somehow. You won't have to do it alone. I got your back on this one. Thanks, Mike. But I told your mom already that I wasn't feeling well today. I think I need to go home. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, in that case, I guess it can't be helped. I'll take you home when I get there. I'll try to settle my mom down. If I can't, screw it. It'll be okay. You still there? Hey, sorry. I think my water broke. No way. Really? Megan! Where are you? I told you you had to be here. What's with the ambulance? What the hell is the meaning of this? Why isn't my house ready for my party yet? You are ruining my big day. I never thought highly of you before. But for you to go to such lengths to try and ruin my birthday, it's almost too much to bear. Your selfishness knows no bounds. Who cares about that child? I doubt it's even Greg's. I'm sure a woman like you got knocked up by some random guy. I won't tolerate this anymore. You and Greg are getting a divorce as soon as he gets off work. No questions asked. What the hell, Mom? Where are you? Megan's in the hospital right now. I'm with her. She delivered the baby. Everybody is happy and safe. They want to keep her overnight just to be safe, though. She isn't looking at her phone, so stop bothering her. I saw all your messages. If she's fine, then she should refuse any further treatment. Tell her to ask the doctor to release her today. She still has work to do around the house. My party is starting soon. You're still going on about that? She just had a baby. What's your point? They are both doing okay. She has things she's supposed to do as my daughter-in-law, and she is neglecting those things. Besides, staying the night in the hospital is expensive. If she doesn't need it, she's just wasting Greg's hard-earned money. Would you give it a rest? You're being ridiculous. God, I haven't been this pissed off in a long time. Are you saying you're mad at me? More importantly, are you still at the hospital? You need to hurry back or you're going to miss my birthday. Yeah, of course I'm mad at you. Greg asked me to keep an eye on Megan today, and that's what I am going to do. I'll be staying here until Greg is able to get to the hospital. I don't know when that'll be. I went ahead and turned off Megan's phone. I don't want her looking at all your hateful messages and ruining this special moment for her. Don't expect a response anytime soon. Why are you doing this? You don't owe that girl anything. Let her fend for herself. Greg can visit her later on his own. I swear, that woman. First she turns Greg against me. Now she's working her vile magic on you. She's hell-bent on making me miserable. I don't think I've ever met a more wretched woman in my life. Who treats their mother-in-law like this? She's wretched for having a baby. Aren't you the one with the rotten attitude? Can't you think about anyone but yourself? What did you say to me? I can't believe we are even having this conversation right now. Your daughter-in-law just had a baby. I don't want to leave her alone. Greg asked me earlier today to keep an eye on Megan and protect her from you. Now, since Greg can't be here for Megan, I'm stepping up. That means keeping you the hell away from her until he's able to take over. Why are you acting like this, Mike? On my birthday of all days. You realize that Megan was carrying your grandchild, right? This is going to be your first grandchild, and this is how you are acting? Aren't you the least bit excited? You pushed around a pregnant woman in her final month of pregnancy. You know how important it is for the mother to take care of herself in the final months of their pregnancy, don't you? And yet, I found her collapsed on the floor in your unair-conditioned kitchen. She was doing her best to clean for you. Of course she was. That's her duty. This was because you forced her to clean your house and cook for your all-important birthday. You made her do it alone because you get off on pushing her around. She was doing her best to follow your orders. She told me she was instructed to not leave the kitchen until it was absolutely spotless and all the meals were prepped for the day. What's wrong with that? More importantly, why did you think it was appropriate to call an ambulance? All of my guests were so worried. I called because she needed it. No way! You called! Does it matter? Why are you acting like this? It's not my fault. Megan has been a horrible wife to Greg. I was just trying to help her see the error in her ways. She's truly helpless without me. Honestly, if she can't handle a little cooking and cleaning, how is she planning on being a mother? She's going to have to do these things every day. I was just helping her realize what a mother has to do for her children. You weren't showing her anything she doesn't already know how to do. You were just pushing her around because you didn't want to do any of the chores yourself. How dare you? Don't act ignorant. I've never been around a pregnant person, and even I know that you can't expect a woman that far along to do physical labor. You've been there. You were pregnant twice. There's no way you don't understand what it's like. I can guarantee you weren't on your hands and knees scrubbing floors when you were 8 months pregnant. You realize Greg loves her, right? He chose her to be his wife. And yet you treat her so terribly. You've really screwed this one up. Don't say those things. Let's calm down. I know you were just upset and saying things you don't mean. You've been acting this way since before you called the ambulance for Megan. I saw how you looked at me. You had venom in your eyes. It's not your fault, though. You just don't understand the relationship that exists between a mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. All women know what they are signing up for. I'm not doing anything that is out of the ordinary. I was put through the same sort of things by your grandmother. The only difference is that I didn't try to defy her every step of the way. I knew my role and conducted it without complaint. That's how it should be. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Growing up, you constantly complained about Grandma. No matter what she said to you, you wouldn't listen to her. Even if she was 100% correct in something, you would make a stink about it. Honestly, you should have listened to her. Even as children, we knew what she was saying was right. Maybe if you took some of her advice, we wouldn't have ended up in the position we are in now. Not you, though. You were too proud, constantly complaining about how you couldn't stand to listen to another word from Grandma. I don't recall any of that. Why are you taking her side? I'm your mother. You should always be on my side, no matter what. I have my own reasons for covering for her. It's not just for Greg's sake. What reasons? I haven't told you this, but I've been dating someone for a while. I was thinking about proposing to her soon. I was going to have you meet her this weekend, but decided against it. After everything I heard from Greg, I saw no reason to put her through the same torture that Megan deals with on a daily basis. That's great news! Have her come in right away. I can start her lessons on how to be a proper wife this weekend. You're going to thank me for it. To be honest, Megan was a lost cause from the get-go. She was far too defiant before I got a chance to work on her. Your future fiancé can't possibly be as bad as her. This is going to be great. I'll make sure to succeed this time. Did you not read anything I wrote? This is exactly why you won't be meeting her. I don't want you to do any of that. Why not? I came today to see if you've changed at all. I knew you had a tendency to be like this, but I wanted to witness it firsthand. Greg had, of course, told me all about how you treat Megan, but I was a bit in disbelief. All my suspicions have been completely cleared up. There's no way in hell you are going to be meeting my wife. I don't need her to be fixed. I'm so over this family. I'm planning on moving on. Don't do that! I've made up my mind. Nothing you say now will change it. Wait until your father hears about this. He'll set you straight. Good luck with that. He's here with me at the hospital. He got worried when he heard the ambulance and came out to see what was going on. He asked if he could ride with us. He wasn't the only one who was worried. The whole family has been checking in on Megan. Only a couple of people at a time can visit her, so we decided to just keep everyone updated via text. We've gotten a ton of really sweet messages from everyone. I'm sure Megan will be glad when she's ready to read them. The only one who hasn't given her any words of encouragement is you. No way. People care about her that much. Well, I've said my piece. Greg just got here. I'm going to talk to him. Greg's there? I thought he was at work. He got off early. Of course he did. His wife gave birth. I guess I'll stop by too. Don't even think about it. I asked the hospital staff to keep an eye out for you. They won't let you see her even if you try. Why not? That's my grandchild! Do I really need to spell it out for you? The fact that you don't understand is part of the reason I don't want you to come. I've wasted enough time explaining this. I'm going to go visit my new nephew. Peace. I really appreciate Mike for everything he did while I was in labor. He made sure that Georgia didn't bother me. Now that the baby has finally come, I'll have to invite him to dinner sometime. The baby came a few weeks earlier than expected. As such, I stayed in the hospital for a couple of extra days to recover and make sure there were no complications. When the time came, Greg and I got our things together and headed back to our house with our newborn son. We were ready to fully undertake the daunting task of being new parents. Georgia's husband wasn't fully aware of everything she had been putting me through. Greg and Mike filled him in at the hospital, though. He was truly disgusted. Once he heard, Greg's father decided he'd had enough. It took a couple of months of arguing, but eventually the divorce went through. Georgia was hoping to spend her 65th birthday basking in the adoration of her entire family. Unfortunately for her, the opposite occurred. Greg's father took some pity on her and found a job for her. Unfortunately for her, the job required some basic people skills, which she sorely lacked. She made a fool of herself in just a few short weeks and ended up being terminated. Now she's all alone, with no job and no family. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons to see more content like this. Please leave a comment below, and we look forward to seeing you next time.